Hey guys, this is Casey here from Pizzazz Art Studio, and today we are back for our 10 minutes, quick little 10-minute art time. We are going to set our clock for 10 minutes and we are just going to letter today. Now, we do this every single Wednesday. We hop on and we create something for 10 minutes a day because there are so many benefits from art and from sitting down and from drawing, painting, lettering, all the things. And so we want to just provide a tool for you to follow along and take that 10-minute creative break with us. So with that said, let me I'm about to take myself out. I'm gonna lower this down. We are just gonna letter today. Now look, this is a sketchbook that I have a lot of old stuff in, old stuff. But what I tend to do is I tend to use the right side of the page and never the left side. So we are going to use the all my other pages today for some lettering practice. So I'm going to, like I said, take myself out of the shot, pull this down, and we're going to just set that timer for 10 minutes. Y'all comment, let me know if you are doing this with us, or if you had fun doing it, if it's challenging. If you do find challenges, let me know what your challenges are with lettering. I like to hear that too. So it's just lettering. I've got some markers, pencils, and an eraser. And here we go for 10 minutes. To begin with, I'm going to do the Yes, Lord. We did this on our clipboard recently. This is just like the back of a clipboard. We did a little workshop with that. And so I thought that would be fun to just letter that. So we'll start with pencil and we'll go back over it with marker. So for the yes, you're going to see 1, 2, 3 strokes that's going to make up this Y. Okay, so watch this. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I do that. I point that out like that because I do want us to see that it's 10 minutes. I point that out because sometimes people think that like everything has to be flowy and they can never pick up their pencil because that's how they learned maybe cursive handwriting in school. But hand lettering is very different. You can't pick that pen up, that pencil up in between letters, even multiple times in between one letter. There's the E. Now for this particular S, there's multiple styles, multiple ways to do S's, but I'm going to start here and come here. And then I'll just extend that to where it touches it. But it didn't necessarily flow into it. All right. For the L for Lord, I'm just going to kind of come here and here. And you may think like, why am I lettering this phrase? This is really just a posture of my heart I should say, I desire from the posture of my heart to be, yes, Lord. Whatever the Lord asks of me, whatever I feel prompted um, to do. When God says to have patience with somebody, when He says to love the unlovable, when He says to give, even when it's hard, I want my heart and mind aligned with, yes, Lord. Because I can make a million excuses why not right now, not today, they don't deserve my love, like all the different things. But I want my mind and my heart to just simply say yes, Lord. And so I letter that to keep it in front of me to remind me. Here's the O. So you're going to kind of fit that O right in there. And what I'm going to do now, because I've got all this space up here, I'm going to come high for this R, just kind of to fill some of that space. And then the D is going to be made up of 2 strokes. So right here. And then comes up and back. All right. Now, let's see. I'm going to just get some of my Tombow pens and I'm going to letter it. Now, one thing that is interesting with these pens, they're a brush tip pen, is when you are going down, so like right here, I'm going to be going down. If you use thicker pressure, like the side of it, it's a thicker line. Now, I literally used the side of my pen here, and then as I came up, I kind of tilted my pen just a little bit just to use the tip there. Okay, so like the side of it until I start going up, and then I'll just use the tip. And as I come down, I'll use the side. Okay, so I'm putting more pressure and kind of changing the angle of my hand as I do those downstrokes. Okay, so more pressure here than the tip, pressure, tip, coming down here, and then up. So anywhere where your hand's actually going down, up, down, up. Also, you can go back in and kind of exaggerate any of these that you want to. So you can come back and all these downstrokes, you can just do another layer. And that will just kind of make the thick lines thicker. And if you don't touch those skinny lines, then those skinny lines look even skinnier. Okay. This is not something you have to do. I'm just showing you because a lot of times when people first start with brush pens, they don't get it as thick as they want to. And I just want to show you that you can go back in and thicken those downstrokes for there to be even more of a contrast between your thicks and your thins. All right, so one little lettering thing down. Let me see. I have all kinds of ideas over here when I was sketching things for this. I'm gonna see if I want to do any of these. Mm, Make today amazing. Let your light shine. Made to create. Grace for today. There's so many, so many. What do I want to do? Hold on. I should have picked this out beforehand. I just figured I figured I might have time to do more than two. Let's do Grace for today. We'll do Grace for today. All right, so I'm going to find another page in this old book. All right, here we go. We're going to do Grace for today. I will start this time with a marker so you can just see it a little bit better. I hope I don't regret that. I hope I don't make a mistake, but that's what I'm shooting for here. And let's see, we'll put our little timer somewhere where we can see it. All right. So Grace for today. We're going to start now. The G and the R are they are pretty tough. Okay. They're pretty hard to do when you're first starting. So I want you to watch this and then I want you to imagine this and then you can do it. Okay. So watch. It's a loop here. And then it's another loop. And then it comes up to the R and it's a loop there and up. Okay, that's all one line. Now, I know I just told you you can pick up your pen when you're lettering, and you can, but some things are all connected. So all that little swooshy stuff is connected. So you see it's woo, okay. The A, one stroke and two strokes. C, E. Okay, now we're not going to do the word for just yet. We're going to come down here to today. T, O, D, A. Now for this Y, we're going to have fun with it. We're in here, and then we're going to all that empty space right there. We just did that. I'm going to cross my T after I do the word for. So I want to fit the word for right in here. Okay, fit it in like a puzzle. And then I can kind of do that T. If I would have done that T first, I was afraid that I was going to take up too much of my room and not been able to fit the word for in. So that's why I did that second. Then and so I can just come back in and I can just thicken the downstroke. So whereas I didn't really thicken as I went that time, I can come back and just thicken now. I probably will not, I don't think I'm going to do the word for because it's just so little. I may change my mind on that. We'll see. And there we have it. There we have another quick little lettering something. In less than 10 minutes, we were able to practice our lettering, do 2 phrases, and yeah, have a lot of fun. So whether you did the yes, Lord, the grace for today, hope you had fun with both of those. As always, be sure if you are not subscribed to our channel to subscribe, because every single Wednesday we are doing these. I'm going to go ahead and turn off. I thought that would have turned it off. Guess not. We are doing these little 10-minute art little pieces. Okay. It's a little bit of a challenge sometimes to do them. Sometimes I call them an art challenge, but sometimes the word challenge sounds scary. And it's not a challenge as a scary challenge. It's more of a let's do this. Let's make the time to do 10 minutes of just creating and having fun. So be sure to subscribe. Leave us a comment. Let us know. Do you love these lettering videos? Do you want more of them? What are your problems? The things that stop you when you are lettering. We would love to help you with that. So when you leave a comment and let us know, we can kind of know how to help you best. So leave a comment, like this video, subscribe, all the things, and we will see you next week. See ya, see ya.